said a hip hop, the hip it to the hip hop. You don't stop the rockin' to the bang bang boogie. Say up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat. Now what you hear is not a test. I'm rapping to the beat, and me, the groove, and my friends are gonna try to move your feet. You see, I am Wonder Mike, and I like to say hello. Up to the black, to the white, the red, and the brown, and the purple, and yellow. But first, I gotta bang, bang, the boogie to the boogie. Say up, jump the boogie to the bang, bang, boogie. Let's rock. You don't stop, rock the rhythm that'll make your body rock. Well, so far you've heard my voice, but I brought two friends along. And next on the mic is my man Hank. Come on, Hank, sing that song.
Check it out, I'm the CASN, the OVA, and the rest is FLY. You see, I go by the code of the doctor of the mix, and these reasons I'll tell you why. You see, I'm 6'1", and I'm tons of fun, and I dress to a T. You see, I got more clothes than Muhammad Ali, and I dress so viciously. I got bodyguards, I got two big guns that definitely ain't the whack. I got a Lincoln Continental and a some new Cadillac. So after school, I take a dip in the pool, which is really on the wall. I got a color TV so I can see the Knicks play basketball. Him and talking about checkbook, that it costs more money than a sucker could ever spend. But I wouldn't give a sucker or a bum from the rock and not a dime till I made it again. Everybody go, hotel, motel, what you gonna do today? Is I'm gonna get a fly girl, gonna get some spank and drive off in a death OJ. Everybody go, hotel, motel, holiday in. You see, if your girl starts acting up, then you take her friend. I'm Master G, my mellow is on you, so what you gonna do?
Well, it's on and on and on and on and on. The beat don't stop until the break of dawn. I said a M-A-S, a T-E-R, a G with a double E. I said I go by the unforgettable name of the man they call a Master G. Well, my name is known all over the world by all the foxy ladies and the pretty girls. I'm going down in history as the baddest rapper that ever could be. Now I'm feeling the highs and you're feeling the lows. The beat starts getting into your toe. You start popping your fingers and stomping your feet and moving your body while you're sitting and you're sitting. Then damn, you start doing the freak. I said bam, right out of your seat. There you throw your hands high in the air. You're rocking to the rhythm, shake your dairy air. You're rocking to the beat without a care. Cruise to the short shot MCs for the affair. Now I'm not as tall as the rest of the gang, but I rap to the beat just the same. I got a little face and a pair of rhyme eyes. All I'm here to do, ladies, is hypnotize. Sing it on and on and on and on and on. The beat don't stop until the break of dawn. I sing it on and on and on and on and on like a hot butter. The pop, the pop, the pop, give it, pop, the pop, pop. You don't dare stop or come alive, y'all. Give me what you got. I guess by now you can take a hunch and find that I am the baby of the bunch, but that's okay. I still keep in stride, cause all I'm here to do is just wiggle your behind. Sing it on and on and on and on. The beat don't stop until the break of dawn. I sing it on and on and on and on and on. Rock, y'all. Throw it on the floor. I'm gonna freak you here, I'm gonna freak you there. I'm gonna move you out of this atmosphere, cause I'm one of a kind and I'll shock your mind. I put the jiggles in your behind. I say the 1, 2, 3, 4, come on, girls, get on the floor, come alive, y'all, give me what you got, cause I'm guaranteed to make you rock. I said 1, 2, 3, 4, tell me Wonder Mike, what are you waiting for? Said a hip hop, the hippie to the hippie, the hip the hopper, you don't stop, rock it to the bang bang, the boogie, say up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat. Well, skittle bebop, we rock a Scooby-Doo, and guess what, America, we love you, cause you rock in a row with us so much so, you can rock till you're 101 years old. I don't mean to brag, I don't mean to boast, but we're like hot butter on a breakfast toast. Rock it out, baby bubba to the boogie, to bang bang, the boogie to the beat. Beat is so unique. Come on, everybody, and dance to the beat.
The Dude and Debo is based on true events. Only the facts have been changed. The Dude and Debo is based.
I say I can't wait to the end of the week when I rap it to the rhythm of a groovy beat. An attempt to raise your body heat or just blow your mind so that you can't speak and do a thing but a rock and shuffle your feet and let it change up to a dance called the do coming to your rhythmic beat. Rest a little while so you don't get weak. I know a man in Hank. He has more rhymes than a serious bank, so come on, Hank. I'll sing that song to the rhythm of the boogie, the bang, bang, the bomb.
Well, I'm pimp, the dimp, the ladies pimp, the women fight for my delight, but I'm the grand master with the 3 MCs CDs that shock the house for the young ladies. And when you come inside into the front, you do the freak spank and do the bump. And when the sucker MCs try to prove a point with Trent's Trio, or when the serious joiner from sun to sun and from day to day, I say,
The Dude and Debo is based on true events. Only the facts have been changed.
I get that out?
Yo, Debo, you've had a lot more coffee than I have this morning.
Did I get that all that out? I get all that. It was stuck in there. Shit, I got that. Okay, we're good to go. That's all I got, man.
It's that ocean water. Camping near the beach will do that to you.
It'll tell you, it'll do a lot of things to you. The dude, it'll do a lot of things to you. Change you. It'll hold you. It'll cold you. I mean, all sorts of things to you, man. Debo feels good. And I noticed you noticed. Yo, brother, what's up with you? My bad. I'm all in my mind at the moment. My bad.
Do it, you're
brother.
Going. You're
no,
going.
brother. What's up with you?
You got something to say?
No. There's a lot. We got time. We got a whole show. One of my favorite shows. So, dude, what's up with you, brother? Been a minute.
I mean, nothing, man.
Yeah.
It's a Monday.
Yeah, Roger that.
I'm feeling like it's a Monday.
It's a Monday, bro. Don't even get it twisted. After a full moon, it's a Monday. Okay. A lot of people paying for things.
Moon after a solstice.
See, a lot of people paying for. A lot of people
that affects the two.
You never know. Depends on where you're at in the spectrum. But it's So okay. Anything spectacular? It's been a minute since we dropped the last show. This is number 2 on Spotify, and the last one was just like, oh my gosh, we didn't even know what to do. We were just all over the place, and this one should be similar, so it'll be nice. But everything's good, brother.
Yeah, everything's good on my end. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
I thought I had some stuff. I am unprepared, ready to go live.
Absolutely
today.
Absolutely.
I had some stuff that was prepared.
Yeah.
But I thought
Kentucky?
Last time we spoke, well maybe, but the last time we spoke, it was like Thursday is Monday, but then Monday is not the next Monday. It's the following.
Absolutely.
And carry the one.
With new math. With new math. Yeah, the new math.
I got the new math wrong.
Right. No, you got it right. You got it right. The other problem with the new math is you think you're right, but you got to do it again. See, that's new math, kid. And that's why I figured what better way to do what we do than do what we do. That's what I thought. I don't want to take too long on the yo, man, but I'm glad everything's good. I think everybody's safe. I'm glad everybody's healthy and good. Can we get my man out of the back corner? Is that a cool thing? Is that cool? Can we get to? I usually have it. There he is. Here he is. All right.
All right.
Gee, I'm trying to get something quicker on a number to pull you in here, and it's probably number 19.
That's okay.
Hold up.
I'm looking at my new keyboard.
Well,
I know.
Oh well.
Little things.
Buttons
things that make you happy.
You come back. You want all your buttons to work. None of your buttons work.
Yes. I need to be able to make sure everyone can push my buttons.
That's always a G. Everything good with you, man? First week of summer.
Actually, I have not hurt myself.
Amen.
I have not gone to the doctor.
Praise Jesus.
Until tomorrow.
Oh my gosh. Right. Okay, there we go. Thank you. I knew it was gonna feel right if I just came back. I knew it would.
I did my injections.
Oh wow, what'd you get?
The dude recommended.
Okay. Oh really? Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. The dude witch doctor is who you're speaking to. Dude, what's the name of your witch doctor again? What do you name? What's the guy's name? I think I've seen him. I've seen him at your dad's place. He rides on a pole. What's the guy? The witch doctor that you go to? I don't mean to call him witch doctor. He's a professional guy. I apologize. Okay, he's a professional licensed individual.
He got his witch MD from a prestigious witch university.
Exactly.
I think it's fair to call him a witch doctor.
Okay, all right. I just don't want to be.
And I trust them.
Yeah, okay,
I do.
All right, so
it did wonders for me.
Oh, dude, what's the name of the homie with the on the stick with
man, the? Yeah, I'll tell you offline.
Okay, bro. Man, it's like that. I love it. Okay, well, G, I'm glad that
worked wonders. The man cured G. How many people can you say that about?
It makes me feel better.
I mean,
cure.
Right. Cure.
I'm going around going, he's the one they call Dr. Feelgood.
Oh, man.
There it is.
This is off air. This is off air only stuff. This is going to be great. This is going to be good stuff. I'm interested in this. This is going to be nice. So, man, I'm just going to go ahead and pull the cat out of the bag. Guys, I had a really good time camping.
I can tell.
We can tell.
Did
you see this? Did you see that? Wheels down. You know what I mean? Land this sucker and bring it in nice. That's how it feels, man. Can I tell you my number one thing from the weekend that I loved? By the way, for those of you guys who know, I went camping for about a week and a half. It'll change your life. It's great. I think I did 6 days total camping. And the best part
camping
about
at the beach. What were you doing?
Camping at the beach. Yeah, I was at San Onofre. It was great. No, it was amazing. But let me tell you my best part. Let me tell you my most favorite part about this. Okay, nobody got hurt.
That's a beautiful thing.
I mean, I got to be honest with you.
Good.
I mean, you guys don't get it. I throw parties all the time. We do stuff all the time, and I mean, ER trips are not uncommon. Okay, a kid went to the hospital once because a firework went in his eye.
Jesus.
A kid walked in the door.
Illegal fireworks.
A kid walked in the door at my house one time. And he's the tallest kid in the group. We call him Tiny, and of course, nature thought that was funny and made him the tallest person in the group. And my son was the tiniest.
Sounds familiar,
right? Okay, my son was the tiniest person, and he had a Nerf gun, right? But the thing about the Nerf gun is the little tiny ones, the little pecker, the little guys, are like the hardest shooting single springs. Like because they're so small and they're single shot. They're very, very powerful. Very powerful. Anyways. So my son, the shortest person in the group, and this guy, the tallest person in the group, when this guy Tiny walks in the door, my son points his gun high in the air and Tiny looks straight down. Mm-hmm. And he pulls the trigger. And so we're talking maybe 18 inches pure blank into the eye. You know.
So your son's practicing to become a hitman.
Man. Tiny couldn't see the whole rest of the night. He was like, Tiny, can you see? No.
I bet he could.
I can't see. Tiny,
all stars.
Tiny, can you see? No, bro. No, I can't see. One of my kids rolled down a hill once and then fell off. Had to take him to the ER, for concussion. I think my sister
fell off a hill?
Yeah, he rolled down the hill in the backyard because he thought the tent.
In the backyard?
Yeah, he thought
in the backyard.
Yeah. And then he thought the tent was going to catch him.
Nah.
And that 5-foot drop was onto concrete.
Yeah.
And you heard
lesson.
You heard, yeah. Mine.
He'll learn not to do the new math. He'll go back to the old math.
Go back to the old math. My sister one night slipped on a drink, broke her wrist.
Dang.
Didn't go to the hospital till the next day.
That was a strong.
I was like,
hey, so you know that camping invite I sent out on the text thread this morning?
Yeah, it's not for me.
Yeah, you're uninvited.
Wow.
I don't want none of this happening.
You don't even know, man.
My vacation.
You hear all this, bro? You hear all this juju, dude? Do you hear all this juju?
Oh, gosh.
It's like
you seem like you're rejuvenated. You seem like your batteries are recharged.
Because what was my number one?
Nobody went to the ER.
Nobody went.
The hospital bill was cheap.
It was the hospital bill was not cheap. It was $300.
There you go.
No, man, it's okay. So my number one was because nobody got hurt. You can see why. You can see after throwing so many after throwing so many events like that, and then people always getting hurt, and you're just like, damn, man, like I can't do this without somebody getting hurt, right? So this is the guys. I'm going to tell you guys my plan, and it worked. And I had to hold my breath until yesterday. You guys recognize I went radio silence? Is that fair?
I saw that.
Okay, there's a reason. Okay, there's a reason. I was Josh. I
had to tell a couple people.
I saw that, and
oh my god, where's Debo?
I was like, dude's holding me down.
He'll be here.
He's fine. Down. I do, bro. Just trust me. Debo will be here. He'll be back, man. Let him go. He'll be back. I appreciate that. I saw that a couple times when I got back. I was like, okay, my man's got me. Somebody knows I'm gone. You know, when you go hiking, tell a friend. That's all I'm saying.
You just check in. That's all you got to do.
Yes. But anywho, nobody got hurt. And okay, let me tell you my master plan about nobody getting hurt. This is my master plan this week. Okay, guys, this is how it worked out. I took every time I went to the ATM, I would pull out like $20 because I was going to this camping trip, right? It's some cash, right? So okay, another $20. Okay, and I pull another $20. Okay, another $20. I put like, I don't know if I had
cash back here, cash back there.
Yeah, cash back. You know how you do it. You know how you don't know how much you're going to pull, but then you have money. You know the trick, right? And so I did that, and I put the money, the cash, the wad, right? There was some 5s, there were some 20s, no large ones, no ones, okay, in there, and it was a wad. How you wad money, okay? And I stuffed it in a small first aid kit, okay? And before we got started, I let all the kids sit down in the front, and the parents stood behind. And we're talking 40 people. That's what we take camping, man. We take 40 people camping at a time, okay? And 20 of these are kids, and 15 of them are under 15, okay? So we're talking kids you want to be safe around. You don't want anybody to get hurt. It's going to ruin a whole body of life. It's going to hurt some people, okay? So anywho, you want to be safe. And the only thing you got to do, I've realized in life, is put signage, and people will recognize signage. And just remember a little bit. It's not going to keep everybody safe, but it's going to keep you in the track. It says, wash your hands. You say, you know what? I'm going to wash my hands. You know, I mean, you just need something that kind of reminds you to do something. And that's why they use verbiage and signage and, you know, makes you remember things. Okay, so this is what I did. I put the cash in the thing, and I showed it to the kids. And I was like, okay, kids, see this right here? This is for the winner. Okay?
Oh.
This is for the winner, okay? Tiny last year, when he got hit in the eye, I would have gave him the prize money right here for getting the prize. My sister, when she went to the ER a couple years and broke her wrist, I would have gave my sister the prize money right here. You guys, you don't want the prize money, okay? You don't want it. Trust me. It's about $100 now, maybe. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what it ends up being, okay? However, if you guys make it to the end of this week, I'll split this with you. If you guys make it to the end of the week without getting hurt, without me having to go into my ER bag right here, my first aid kit, okay, stay out of my first aid kit, then I'll split the money with you, okay? This is my insurance, straight up, all right? I will bribe kids with money to stay safe, bro. That's as real as I could get, all right? And so I put it in the bag.
Wait a minute, but if I would have broke my arm, you would have given me the $100?
100%.
Oh wow!
I'd have been cliff diving the whole weekend.
You don't even know what happened. You don't even know what happened this weekend, son. You don't even know how close it came. You don't even know how close it came, brother. But anywho, Skylar first. That's a toast. I'll have to tell you guys about that later. So I showed them the money, right? And at the next campfire, because we had 5 campfires, the parents threw money in the bag. Okay? By the end of the trip, I had $300. Okay? $300 in the middle of the pod that kept growing, and the kids kept seeing it growing, and kids would fall over and skin their knee, and they'd be like, I'm all right, I'm fine, don't worry about it, I was fine. What are you talking about? I don't want that. What, I don't want all the money? No. You know, I saw this girl who's 12 years old go over her bike and get up. She went over
and died.
And by the way, no helmets. No helmets. We didn't bring any helmets. No one brought one helmet. There's 17 of us riding a bike. Not one of us wearing a helmet.
This is why you have such a big ER.
I know, bro. It's too much. I know, you don't even know. But anywho, you know, she fell. She got up. You know, she gets Jenny's a nurse. She comes back. Jenny tapes her up. You know, she's fine. You don't have to take the money. You're fine. You know, you're gonna be okay. But nobody got hurt, and I had to hold my breath, Josh, because until they got home the next day, and they were in their home sleeping, and they did my new thought is going to be, and I'm like, you're off mine. You're off mine. We're good. I'm not leading you anymore. Right. And I needed to get to this point before I could take that deep breath, man, and be like, nobody got hurt on my watch. And that was the best part, bro. I got to be honest. That was it was really amazing. Camp is what it was called, man. And I almost died.
Well,
I had to drink. I had to drink. I had
to.
Well, I mean, have you ever been to San Onofre, dude, or G?
I've been camping down there.
Mm-hmm. I think I ran by it while I was training.
There was no pot of money for me to get injured and take, but no. I was camping down there.
I'm pretty sure I ran by it once or twice.
What do you remember, El Dorito, with San Onofre's
you got that
terrain?
long walk, right?
I mean, of course. If you want to go anywhere,
you camp on the one side, and then you got to walk all the way, or ride your bike, or however you want to get there, all the way down the trail until you actually get to the beach. Is that right?
Yeah, you got it.
That's what I remember.
Yeah,
I remember being like, "What? Why are we camping over here, and the beach is a mile and a half away? Why don't I get to camp on?" You told me we were camping at the beach.
Yeah,
is what I remember.
You were camping on a cliff.
Like I'm camping in Irvine.
Yeah,
and I gotta walk to the beach.
I can do that in Irvine. I can do that in Irvine. It's not. No, it's
why don't we just Airbnb in San Clemente?
Yeah, we had
take an Uber.
Pretty much.
One of the grandparents did that. Actually, it's a true story. No Uber, but I mean, they just said, you know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna get a hotel, and then we'll see you at night, and we're gonna cruise back and forth, and we're gonna sleep at night.
We'll come down for the bonfire.
Exactly.
It'll be all good.
Exactly. It'll be fine.
S'mores.
Yeah,
you'll never miss us.
You'll be fine. Well, every time we go to bed, we're gonna leave. It's fine. It's not gonna be a big deal. So yeah, people did that. People did that 100%. The camp was for the kids. And is there? You got to see this at the same time. And I won't. Can I share my screen? Is that a thing I can do? I just press this button, and it says no. Okay.
You can do it.
I can do it.
It's possible.
It's a possible thing.
Whether or not you can figure it out remains to be seen, but it is possible.
All right. Well, I'm gonna give it a shot when I play this song. This is how real cool I feel to say Camp was. Okay, Camp. Let me explain a little backstory about Camp. Okay, dude, you and I for summer. What does that mean? What are we gonna do? What does it mean if we're gonna do summer?
We're gonna go to the beach.
I mean, and then, but like planned activities. Can we use that word? What planned activities do we have for summer, dude?
Yeah. Like now or
when we were kids? When we were kids, what planned activities did we have as children for our other than Fun on Wheels, which would show up at a park one time and have like we
did have Fun on Wheels.
Yeah. Fun on Wheels, man. To this day I still love Fun on Wheels because I'm like, dang, that guy. All day he just comes to be like, I have come children here, just hula hoop, basketball, chalk, haha. Okay, pack it up. I have to go. Another school. Come, you guys leave. Go.
Well, now
I don't like you anymore.
Mobile video game.
Yeah. They have
that
those.
like RV that drives around. You can jump in and play Xbox.
But they don't. That's not. But the city. The city.
Backstage at Disney.
The city's not going to splurge for the video truck. The city's going to be like, no, you need to play and exercise. We're on beach society. It's fine. It's what.
We just had. We had the Andy Anaheim with the table games.
Yeah.
Andy, remember, like the
big A, the little fuzzy A.
Hit the little carom.
Yeah. I remember that.
Oh, wow.
I remember that. See, they had some. What they have for you? Hold on. I don't know if I want to know.
We have 4-H.
What did
we have 4-H?
They had a yo-yo.
We had. I had that gyro thing. I don't know if y'all remember the gyroscope thing.
Bro, I remember ball in the cup. Don't get into it. I remember ball in the cup.
Spin back up.
Ball in the cup.
I had ball in the cup. I had get the bead in the hole. That little bitty game where you get the bead in the hole.
Oh yeah, there you go. One at a time. One at a time. One at a time.
Yep,
one at a time.
Much.
One at a time.
As soon as you got one end, you had to tilt it to get and it fall out again. Yeah, I had that. I had
you had ride the bus for 8 hours.
I had
that's special.
Had my word search.
Oh, there you go.
You had the word search, man. That's all you need.
What else could you? Got pencil, sharpen.
I didn't have no fun. I had 4-H.
What is 4-H?
He had Barry the dinosaur. Bone.
Wait. What is 4? What is 4? I know we got 4G now.
It teaches you everything you need to know about running the farm.
H's.
It is horticulture.
What? You do what? Say what he said.
I met a pimp once who taught me about.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What he said.
Horsemanship.
You said the big H. Oh, my man G up here in the big H. Okay.
And we learned how to Clean out a pigsty. We learned how to repair the fences on the horse.
We do. Gee, that's dumb.
We
learned
feel
how
like
to
that, there's only been 2
milk
H's.
cows, milk goats.
I've been to
feed
Orange
the
County
goats,
Fair. I understand what you're talking
Change-
about. Okay.
Yeah.
But
change out the hay, all that fun
But I
stuff.
feel like that's only 2 H's so far.
Well, I can't remember the other.
It was
Sheila?
The rest of
horror
them must
culture
have been just like
that was
and
Betsy.
the horses.
Andy Man.
Handyman.
Anywho,
they took us out to the worst farm
Oh my
in the
goodness.
world
Oh Lord.
and said, "Go and do the skills that we taught you on this farm."
You see, whenever he goes,
We
when he
learned-
digs
we-
deep,
we-
he can't
we
stop
built a
because it's like
house.
a demon inside of him. He has to get out. If I don't record this information now on, sorry, G.
All right,
right.
so I just Googled what is
We actually
what
have
is
barn
4-H,
raising,
What is 4-H?
and it says head, heart, hands, and health.
pretty much.
This is my heart,
Head, heart,
My head.
hands, health.
my hands,
Well,
my health. Okay, that's my H.
if you're working with your hands, it's good for your heart.
All right.
Anything good for your heart is good for your health.
So we know what you did as
Yeah.
a child. So we understand. We
There you
understand that.
go.
Okay, now we know.
Real
Thank you.
quick, just can we mark this? Can we mark this spot in the tape? So I had a farm
Dude
on
and
my
Debo.
I had a farm
Dude
on
and
my
Debo.
high
There you
school
go.
campus,
Uh-huh.
and when it comes time for story time with the dude, just remind me of that, and
No,
then that'll cue me to the
absolutely,
story I
no,
wanna tell.
absolutely not. Today's the day for stories, dude. Go ahead. No. You brought it up. You brought it
Do
up.
we have
You're
time?
bringing it. No, we got
have
time. We got time, bro. We
Can
got
check with the
time.
sponsors?
Yeah, we'll check. Hold on. You know what? Here, I'm gonna play just a little bit of this. We're going to the what was it? The story about the farm. Okay, we're gonna do the farm story. Let's do the
Story
farm.
time with the dude.
Story time with the dude. Story time with the dude. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what
Oh,
it
we
was.
got new theme music.
That's
for
what
it.
it'll
great.
sound. It'll sound like that. Maybe, probably not. Okay, go ahead, brother.
We had a farm on campus of my high school, and you could take, I don't know, 4-H classes. Probably I didn't take the classes.
Yes,
I don't
you
know.
did.
But they taught you. We had a pig. That's what G mentioned the pig. That's what reminded me of it. We had horses, chickens.
Yep.
It was like Neverland Ranch without Michael Jackson. and so for my senior year high school prank.
Hey, is it?
one of
Wait,
my
hold
buddies-
on. Have you got the statute of limitations? Are you? You sure?
Yeah, we're like 20 plus years
Okay,
now. I feel
all
like
right.
we're okay.
Okay, just making sure.
Plus, they knew it was me, so it's all good.
Okay. All right.
Everybody knew it was him.
One of my buddies had a pig
Uh-huh.
on the farm,
Uh-huh.
and another buddy had a chicken on the farm.
Okay.
And at the end of the year, you slaughter them
Okay.
and you keep the meat.
Is that G? Is that an accurate
so-
HHH? Is that accurate?
Well, you learn how to do it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's in a handbook. I just
Oh, yeah.
wanted to give me the book.
Hey.
It's in one of the H's is the
Well, you
handbook.
got to survive.
Right. I understand. I mean,
Yeah, it's very difficult to survive in Mission Viejo without slaughtering your own pig.
Well, chicken.
It's tough out there, or the chicken.
Yeah, just ring the chicken's neck. You'll be all right.
So for my senior year high school prank, we had an assembly in the gym, and I don't remember what it was, but I wasn't interested in this assembly.
okay.
And so I got my buddy who had the pig, and I got my buddy who had the chicken,
uh-huh.
and I duct taped the chicken to the back of the pig. Peter, if you're listening, I was 17 years old.
Wait a second. Hold
I've
on.
grown and learned from my mistakes.
Did you
Don't
say?
at me, PETA, on Twitter.
Oh gosh.
Did you say you duct tape a duck?
you duct
to a
tape?
I'm not
Pig?
even done with the story. I'm not even done. That's correct.
Oh.
And so first of all, if you're planning to do this, I don't recommend it. But if you are,
Yeah.
gloves and eye protection
Yes.
are a necessity
Stop it.
because
You're not allowed to give
whether or
tips.
not you want to believe it,
Now you're
the
an
chicken
accomplice.
does not want to
Chicken
be
does
duct
not
taped
want
to the back of the pig.
What
It
the-
No,
doesn't
it does
want
not.
it at all.
How's the pig feel about it? How's the pig feel
No,
about it?
the pig's cool with it.
Okay.
Here's the thing: the pig's cool with it until the chicken's pissed off
Yeah.
because now the chicken's pecking at the pig, and now the pig's pissed off.
Yeah.
So it's a whole mess.
Did you learn that pigs
and
have
so
teeth?
I released this hybrid concoction that I had made through duct tape in the assembly,
Oh my god.
just in the gymnasium. We opened the doors, put the pig in, close the doors, and then run off. Now, the part that I missed, because I'm not in the farm class, the part that I missed was that you can fairly easily identify who's pig and who's chicken. It
Oh,
was.
you thought they were like puppies when they're young. You're like, which one's the?
All pigs look alike.
Yeah,
Well,
all
how can I
pigs-
tell a pig from a
yeah.
pig? I don't know.
One pig's the next pig, bro. You don't know about my pig. No, that's
No,
my.
they
Excuse me,
don't.
sir. That's my chicken. Excuse me, sir. Yeah, that's my chicken.
Yes.
That's my chicken.
That's my
Yes, they
chicken.
can,
Get your
yeah.
chicken away from my chicken. That's my chicken.
Yeah.
They can. They know.
So it was cool because they, like the administration is chasing this pig chicken combo around. and
I
the
was
pigs
like, were you
the pig's
call-
already pissed because the chicken's pecking at it.
Yeah.
And,
I would have waited.
am I what? What were you saying?
I was just wondering, did you start calling it like a pig chicken sandwich? Like this was like a
Man bear pig.
Man bear pig? Like I was like, it's not a man bear pig. So it's like a chicken.
No,
butt.
we had a name. We had a name for it, but time has forgotten the name. But we had a cool name for it.
chicken.
I don't remember what it
and
was.
you know what it is? Rump chicken. Chicken butt.
Yeah.
Butt chicken.
All
Pig-
I want to
pig
zoom
butt
is
chicken.
A zoom, 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 and a zoom, zoom.
Man.
Just
Yeah, it
peck
was
the
like
butt.
bacon wings. I think it was bacon wings is what we called it.
Bacon wings.
Can you say can we say cock ham? That's probably not appropriate.
Cock ham.
It's probably not.
Cock ham bone. That's my new
A cambo.
alias. I'm Dick Hambone. Nice to meet you.
What? It was a chicken, not a rooster? All right, fine. That's okay. But that is
pecker pig.
that's story
No,
time.
that's my bad. That's
Pecker
my bad.
pig.
Story time with Duda. Okay.
Pecker pig.
Pecker. Cock butt.
Yeah,
Cock,
say that fast.
cock
pecker
ham.
pig.
Cock ham. Cock ham.
The problem was
You wanna say it,
that at
don't you?
that
Say it.
point
Cock ham.
in my
Cock ham.
illustrious
What was it?
cock ham.
Cock ham. Sorry.
How did the principal handle this?
Cockmington.
But what's the
old
roast?
timey Europe.
We're gonna.
Cockingham.
What kind of trouble did you get into?
That's a
for
really
this
good question because they
type
knew it
of
was you.
shenanigans,
Yeah, I'd be
young
like,
man?
listen, in the '90s, it's totally okay to duct tape a pig to, listen. In all fairness,
I mean,
in
in
wait,
the
wait,
90s, it was
in the '90s, if it's fair to get stabbed in the cheek with a knife and get suspended for it, then it's fair
Come
to
on,
duct
come on,
tape
bro.
a chicken to a pig and nobody says anything. I think it's a fair.
Now, also to be fair to the school district, this was a different school district from where the stabbing happened.
Okay, that's true.
Anaheim School District. What is it? Anaheim Union.
Anaheim
something.
Unified.
Uh,
Anaheim
Yeah,
and
Unified.
something like that. Anaheim Union, yeah.
Yeah.
And then they don't really care. And
Yeah.
then Mission Viejo is a little different. Nobody that I know of got stabbed and then got suspended for it. Maybe they got stabbed, but
side
they
note-
didn't then get suspended for it.
Side note
They
about
didn't get
about the school system. Did I ever tell you that the school gave me Ritalin one day and it was an accident?
Well,
On
that was a
accident?
fun
Yeah.
accident.
Yeah, it was. Lady calls me down to the office. Miss Dwayne Smith to the office. Okay. Somebody called me in the office. Oh
Why
yeah.
is the school giving Ritalin anyway?
Okay, first of all, okay.
Back in the day,
this
you
is-
could.
This is a different story. It's a different story. Okay, I go downstairs.
Back in the day, you
All
could.
right.
And the not the nurse, but the counter, the person said, "Oh, your mom left your medicine." I'm like, "She did?" I'm like, "Yeah, okay, leave." And then then I go home. And Mom, yeah, thanks for the
Wait,
medicine.
did you have? Well, hold on.
Nope,
Did you have medicine that your mom?
Never.
Okay, that's what I wanted. To know.
never. I'm like, I went in
There
there
was
like
no medicine that your mom would have left for you
ever, never.
And they said your mom left this medicine. You're like, cool, I'll take it.
Cool, wonderful. I was like, that's
Okay.
great. That's mine.
Okay.
Like
Just making
To the
sure.
head.
100.
Take it to the head.
Oh, mom knows best. I mean, fucking, she knows. She's something. She knows something's going on with me. I don't know about what's going on with me. I don't
Thanks,
know.
Mom.
Thanks, Mom. I get home. I tell Mom, and she's like, "What medicine?" And I'm like, "The medicine you dropped off for school today." No, I didn't drop off any medicine for school today. What are you talking about? Research. Oh, it was the wrong kid. Our bad.
Was it in? What
did we give him?
Pill
What did-
bottle?
This
Like,
is
did
a
it
pill.
have the label?
This is the little pill in the
Just
cup.
the
Pill in a cup. Pill in a cup. Pill in a cup,
There
bro.
you
Like
go.
like
They
like
just put it in
like a
the
marine.
cup. Flew over the cuckoo's nest style.
Like if you're going through
It was
the
like one flew over the cuckoo's nest.
Yeah. Yep.
Nurse Ratchet handing
Boom.
you the pill cup.
Yep. Here's the water. You swallow that. Okay.
Mhm.
And yep. Thanks, school system, for everything you do. The
Yep.
more you know. You never know. That's why I never. That's why
For
I
those
played.
of us, for those of our new Spotify listeners, our show usually has more structure than this.
No, it doesn't.
So if you guys are just tuning in, this is season 4, and you missed the seasons where we had structure and a plan, and now this is just.
Listen, we already dated this
welcome-
chick for a while,
welcome to
bro.
Post-pandemic season 4, where everything goes.
Yeah.
Well, Debo just came back from vacation.
This is
we
true,
can't
bro.
expect him
Come
to
on.
actually go back into a structure.
No. Come
He's
on.
been free for 6 days.
It's like expecting people to go back to the office after
Exactly.
working home
After
for
a
a
whole
and half.
year, how can you go back to that structure? You've been used to just wearing a shirt,
No shirt.
sometimes
Listen to
underwear.
this. Listen to this. Just quiet. Quiet.
Because
Quiet.
you're on
That's fair.
Zoom.
That's fair.
You're on Zoom. You got to wear a shirt.
That's right. I sit at my desk. You don't know what I
But
have.
bottom underwear, it's optional. It's optional. You're not going nowhere.
Sitting around the
Place your slippers on.
family. S'mores in my hand, inside and no free. School has ended, no more homework. Camping in Santa no free.
That's all I'm gonna give you. That's all I'm gonna give you right there, bro.
Was that a ukulele?
That was a ukulele played by my niece who learned how to play ukulele over the break, over the not the break. You know that small break you
Pandemic?
guys took? COVID, yeah, over the pandemic, when she was at home. That was huh?
That was a good break.
Yeah, it
Lockdown?
That was a good break.
Long break. So she got
She was very productive.
she did she took some ukulele lessons right there off of YouTube, and she did that. Well, you also heard my son's lyrics as they wrote songs when they, Daddy, you want to help with writing the camp song? Sure, buddy. And they wrote it, you know, and they went in the corner and they made that up themselves. And then you might hear a harmonica in the back, and that is our neighbor 2 campsites over. Named Lumpy. They call him the big catfish something. He was walking around.
Okay.
Yeah. He was walking around camp with I call it the California hat. Okay, it's fair.
Blocks out all the sun from every angle.
We know which hat we talking about, California.
Yeah.
He was wearing a California hat. And he had a big bass in the middle of it with a Barbie in the mouth of the bass. Okay, this man was rolling around. Yeah, this man was rolling around campus on a bike in a tie-dye
So the
T-shirt.
bass is sticking out of
Yes,
the hat. It's
100.
not like a logo on the hat.
No,
It's
no.
sticking through.
Yeah.
Actual bass coming through a California hat with the Barbie in the mouth
in his mouth.
of the bass.
All right.
2 campsites over. Okay.
As an homage to plastic polluting our ocean.
There you go. That's what it is. This is what the fish are eating on.
They call him Bumpy. Okay, he's kind of a large guy, and he plays a couple blues festivals. He names a couple names. He named his name was the Bass Mouse, and I can't remember because you know me. And then, but he was real
Like
cool.
Bubba Sparks.
Yeah, he came over. He was playing the Hickory Doo the first night. What's the thing?
I bet he did.
That's the one. That's the
I
one.
don't know what the hickory do.
Yeah, the Hickory Doo. The
didgeridoo.
Yeah, that's the one. That was his first night. He pulled that one out, and then the second night I heard the harmonica, and my kids had been working on the camp song all week, and I was like, "Hey, bro, why don't you just come and join in?" And sure enough, man, he didn't let us down. He just came right over to the campsite.
You know who told me about horticulture was harmonica.
We're going to the beach, riding our bikes, making s'mores all night.
Here it comes, y'all. You know who you are.
Ricus the Fathers, Giannis Rivera,
Nobody. You know how to say it.
Peter Smith, and Lobo. We're not just friends, we're all family. Don't you know? Don't you know?
I mean, seriously, man. The kids made that song up by themselves, ukulele by themselves. That's my man on the fly. That happened in San Onofre on Friday night. You know? And when
That's sweet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. And when I say it like that, I mean it like that, man. Because we don't know him. and a lot of these cousins have been locked in a room for a year. You know, a lot of these mothers and fathers were locked in a house for a year. And
their children.
Yeah, bruh.
House arrest is real, man. They shouldn't have been bribing those colleges to let their kids in. Oh,
So-
wait. You meant that. Okay.
Yeah, wrong one. Yeah.
So to see that come together, man, was really cool, man. Seriously. That was the last night of camp.
And there was no hospital trip.
No hospital. Number one.
Hey,
Paid
hey.
money. I still. You know what? I'm a big thing about owing people money. Jude, what is this about our life that we don't like to owe people money? Is because when we owe people money, they don't stop messing with you until you give them your $2, and that's just messed up. Or what is it about us?
Exactly.
I don't know what it is, man.
I want my $2.
And so
I think it's a growing up without money kind of thing.
is that what it was? Okay. I don't know
I
what
mean,
it
if
is.
you grow up without money and then you owe someone money
Mhm.
and then they're like constantly telling you, hey, you owe me money.
Yeah.
It's like, look, man, I'll get you your money. I grew up
Here's your
without any
15
money.
cents.
I
So
don't
you
like.
just don't want anybody.
Here's your 15
You don't want
cents.
anybody
Leave me
holding that
alone.
money over you.
I guess what it is, man. I hate it. And the oldest kid, we got out of cash. We ran out of cash as I was giving out my insurance. Okay. And so the oldest kid in the group, he was. I was like, okay, and me and you are going to lunch on Monday. That's it. You know, I need to square things up with you so that I'm square. And then I went and bought him a sweater for being the last kid. You know, you're the oldest kid. You're always gonna be left out a little bit towards the end. You know?
Right.
So
This is true.
so we're gonna go. I'm gonna go sit and have a conversation with, I believe, a 19 or a 20-year-old with his uncle for the first time at lunch. And we're gonna sit down. We're gonna have a
Where you
conversation.
guys eating?
I'm not there yet. I got it one step at a time. I know where I want to go. I got two options.
You have yet to figure
No.
out where you're gonna eat
I got
yet?
two options, bro. It's Monday, bro. You coming at me on Monday? You know what I'm saying? I got Monday
Hey,
things,
it's
bro.
food, man.
I know.
Don't be
You were
tripping
the one
like you
coming
don't
in
know.
here hot.
I know.
Don't trip
I got a
like
lot of
you
things. I got a
don't
lot of
know.
things
This
going on.
is
Yeah,
food.
you're right. Okay. But there's a lot of it's Monday.
That's with my belly.
Look at the glasses come out of the corner. What is it? What was it? Oh, it's good. Anyways,
Messing with my belly.
I can hear the rumble. So I got lunch. I got lunch owed. I'm gonna go pay lunch, and I'm gonna be hands free today, Monday. All paid out. I'm gonna be all paid out on that. No, all paid out. And so it was good. It was good. Well, I'm gonna tell you guys. I almost bit it. Debo almost didn't make it back.
Just to collect the money?
Just to, I mean, when we
Just to not to pay out.
yeah.
I
ain't
injured
paying.
myself.
Oh.
Joke's on you.
Yeah, ha ha ha! Look at you, funny guy. I got the money in my pocket.
He was going to do a Donald Trump.
Man, it was.
Yeah, man.
So-
I'm running for re-election. Give me your money.
And you heard him, G. You heard him, G. He put 100 in the thing, and by the end of it, it was 300.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to pay
So,
back some dues
you
at the
know.
end of it. I was like, you know what? A little bit of the swear jar. A little bit of the swear jar. Let me go put $100 in that bad boy real quick. Because me and a couple dudes were stupid last night. So as every good stupid story starts, we were drinking.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
And we're talking about some dads and some moms who've just been through COVID. And it's one of your first semi-vacation moments where your kids are asleep in the other room and you're talking with other adults, right? And you're just like, yeah. So you start to relax. And, well, there was drinking. You know, there was campfiring, you know. And if you've ever been down to San Onofre, there's a constant breeze. Good weather. It's not bad outside. It's not cold. I mean, you know, it's beach weather. And did I mention we were drinking? Did I say that? Okay. We were
little bit,
okay. You know,
yeah,
let me just say it again. We were drinking. Okay, that's probably, you know, at one point, one of the people, no names need be. I'll take all responsibility if that's fair. No names be need said. At one point, one of the members of the group walked away to get another beverage. You know, it looked like Ichabod Crane walking at night with just a lantern because you just saw it sway to left and right as the person just flop, flop, flop. He wasn't scared at all. He was, not afraid. He was just a taller gentleman who his legs at the particular time weren't, how do you say, one in front of the other. This is this. Yeah. Okay.
Uncoordinated.
There you go. And we looked at the time. It was maybe around. It was early. You know, it was around 2:30 in the morning. Okay.
Jeez.
San Onofre, California. And I looked over. There's a younger member of the group. You got a couple older guys, okay? I'm like mid, maybe. And then there's the youngest puppy in the group, okay? All strapping young men and all, right? It's very, very, very macho, this guy, right? And I looked over to somebody and said, hey, I bet you if I told that guy to get on a bike right now, he'd do it. and they were like, no, you're full of it. No, he won't. I was like, yo, let's go on a bike ride right now. He was like, come on, let's go. I was like, see? See? I know.
It's dude logic, dude.
Yeah, I know how this works. You know how this goes. And so we started talking about it for a while. About 3:00 in the morning hits now. And we're kind of like, so we're going to do this or not? Did I mention we were drinking? Did I?
Twice.
Okay.
Twice.
All right.
Twice.
So we kept drinking.
I
And
just can't believe you were up at 3:00 in the morning.
man.
There's,
Yeah.
like,
No,
the
I
only
was
time I'm
there.
up at 3:00 in the morning is to pee.
Yeah. People did that in front of us. They were like, you still up? And then they'd walk back to their camp.
That's what the pins are for.
So finally around 3 something, I walked over to the bikes and I grabbed somebody else. I was like, man, are we gonna ride these bikes or what? Let's pick one out, because there's like 25 bikes laid out in front of us. Okay, it's like a smorgasbord of what kind of bike do you want to ride as a kid. Okay,
There you go.
There's beach cruisers, there's mountain bikes, there's small bikes, there's everything, right? So I pick out a beach cruiser, as you do. And we start riding in the parking lot, and we're just we're riding around in the parking lot, having a good time. Just drinking with our drinks in the parking lot with the bikes.
drinks.
Yeah, why not? And then the young buck decided to pop a wheelie.
Oh boy,
Uh-huh.
that liquid courage.
Yeah, and you just heard smash.
Yeah.
Because it's 3:00 in the morning. Like there's no sound whatsoever, right? And
All of a
bike,
sudden you were on a
metal
Michael
bike,
Bay set.
yeah. So, and no more. Let me tell you how quick he was. No more than I turned around to see if he was okay. He was gone. He'd already jumped up. Nothing.
Oh, he's up.
Yep. I was like, oh wow, that was not bad. There was one more member in our group who had already gone to sleep. He was the oldest member of the group, and I had challenged the youngest member. I poked him in the chest several times, hard. Okay. And I was like, if you were a man, you would go wake up the other guy.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
yeah, but
Challenging the manhood.
absolutely, yeah. If you were, he just newly engaged to one of the women in the group. So I was like, and every other guy has passed this test except for you. Okay. So
No
you
good and well.
Tell me you were raised with toxic masculinity without telling me you were raised with toxic
exactly.
Yeah.
So you better do
my
it
goodness.
or whatever.
He had no big brothers.
Nothing. And so, so what he was like, but here's the problem. See, the guy that he had to go wake up is like the oldest brother. He's got the kids and the wife. They're very nice. They're very polite. And I'm like, fuck that guy. If you don't go wake his ass up, then you're a bitch. If you don't wake his ass up, then you're a bitch. And then and his brother is standing right here telling you to go do it. So do it.
Go do it, man.
Go do it. Go wake his ass. And so he wouldn't do
Don't
it. He
be
wouldn't do it.
chicken.
He wouldn't do it. So I went over to the tent and I knocked on the tent. I was like, hey, get a bike. And I ran. I ran away. All right. And I came back and his brother came with me the next time. Hey, get a bike. Come on. And we ran. Right. And this is about, now it was probably 3:30 or so in the morning.
Oh,
It's
gosh.
a little later. And my mom finally yelled at me. She was like, Dwayne, shut up. I was like, sorry, Mom.
Was
And then-
there
What?
was there
we have to take a
substances
pause.
involved to keep you up this late besides alcohol?
I don't understand the question.
Did you have any speed?
No.
Is that not for were you doing cocaine?
No, I that's why I didn't understand the question.
Did you
I
have
just
a
wanna make
Joe Cola?
Okay, no. Those questions I
Yeah,
understand
something.
fully. I understand fully. So after we tried to wake up the fifth member who wouldn't get out of his tent, and
would not.
And by the way, I got the story the next day. I said, "Hey man, what if one of us had came to your tent very politely and asked you to come with us?" He said, "I totally would have gone." It would no problem, but I thought you guys were screwing.
course.
Yeah, I thought you guys were screwing with me, and so I didn't
Which you
come.
were.
Which I was, and I was
Yeah.
like, yeah. But if the dude I was poking in the chest would have walked over there like a humble man and been like, "Hey, bro, you think you can come out and play with us?" Then you would have come with us. But it's probably better that he didn't. I didn't finish the story yet.
Amy, can you come
Yeah.
out and play.
Yeah. You know it. Anyways, so he wouldn't come. He's a bitch. Whatever. I was like, whatever. He's not gonna do that. Shut up. It's fine. Whatever.
You didn't approach him right.
I didn't, which is fine. I wasn't trying to approach him right. I don't need his respect. All right. He gets okay. I love him, and so I'm gonna disrespect him every chance I get to show him my respect. You know how that works. That's just how it goes. So this man needs this guy's respect. We all gave him shit for the rest of the week. Oh, you must respect him more than you respect us, obviously, because you won't go mess with him, but you'll mess with us. That has
Messing with the Padawan.
What's going on here, bro? I don't. Leave me alone. Leave me to my tricks, bro. Okay. It's fun for me, okay? It's fun for me. Anywho,
You have two boys.
Yeah,
Why are you doing this to them?
because he's older, and so I want him to understand what he's getting into. It makes sense. Otherwise, it doesn't. It'll give me my. I can like. Come on, give me one.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Anyways, so we decide to finally go on this bike ride. Now 3 whatever in the morning, right? And there's a full moon, but there's clouds, so it's pretty dark. And we're doing fine. We could just turn, do the bike ride and come back. It's a long, long road through San Onofre. You just take that road just to, But Debo was like, let's go on the dirt road.
Oh, gosh.
Let's go on the dirt road, guys. Let's go on the dirt road. And when I did that,
Beach cruiser.
Spike, said, danger. And then he jumped in front of me, right? And so he's off. He's off. And then the other 3 older men like myself and older were like, oh, no. And the fight or flight kicked in, right? And we were off. 4 beach cruising dudes at 3:30 in the morning cruising through nothing. I mean, we're on a dirt path that was so tight it was 1 foot in front of the other, okay? The beach cruisers were so wide, you're hearing... That's the trees we're hitting with the width of the beach cruiser, and it's a downhill. All right, and
At 3 in the morning.
at 3 in the morning
After drinking.
After drinking. Did I mention we were drinking? Did I
While
say
drinking in some cases.
Well, that was true
Yes.
too. Yeah, yeah. And then people started using words like, "Hey, man, pass me the pen." It was like while riding the bike. It was a fun time.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, it was a fun time. So, anyways, we're doing this. We're doing this, right? This is what we're doing. This, guys, we're doing this. This is happening. This is real time. This is going on,
see
right?
this.
Yeah. And the Spike, he's off his way, right? He's right. And me and the 2 guys in the middle, and the 4th guy in the back is just so sad. He's so tall, and he grabbed the wrong size bite, so it looks like he's riding a tricycle. And he's got this the big old elbow.
Knees hanging out.
His knees are doing one of those high knee things. So anywho, that's just awful to see coming up at the end. And we're again, if you can't see the bike in front of you, you can't see.
This is true.
Yeah, because it's nighttime and it's Pendleton. You know Pendleton, bro. I mean, so
Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah, it's nighttime. It's Pendleton. It's just what it is. So we finally
like mini trail over there.
exactly. So we finally come up to this clearing, and we were waiting for the last guy for so long. I said, okay, we'll stop. We'll stop here. The other guy will catch up. Maybe the other guy will come back. We can regroup here, and we can talk for a second. So we regroup. We have a good powwow. I'm not gonna lie. We got a chance to go. Wasn't that the most craziest thing you've done in a while? Yes, it was. Oh, so crazy. We turn around. We go back. Oh my god.
Okay.
We toast at night because I know where we are. I know I'm in San Onofre. I know the terrain. I know how close we could have come. But the next day, we take a hike in the daytime. And the spot where we turned was 30 feet from the edge.
Yeah.
From the edge, and it was a vertical edge. It was one of those.
Yes.
It would have been. What is it? We call it ET. It would have been an ET moment because the brush just gave out. It was just you could see the horizon, which was the other side of the cliff, which was a crack that came through. So it just looked even. Like you would think you were just going straight because there's bushes and trees over there, and then it would just give out, and you would just find yourself with no ground underneath you for about 40 feet. Until you continued down to the bottom of the canyon, was about 200 feet. But it had about a 40-foot vertical, maybe 50, and then boom, 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 that was it. And we were standing up on our bikes, pedaling. That's how fast we were going. You stand up and you push, you know what I mean? That's how fast we were going at night with one bike in front of the other. How are you going to stop if the first guy goes? So that was the next day. You wonder why I come back with such excitement and joy and vigor and understanding with the glasses at all. It's because, gentlemen, it was close for an interesting moment. Last one, guys. Do me a favor, stand up for this one, guys.
Oh, hold on.
Building sports in the sand. Talking all night in the tents. Doing that. Yeah, we're doing that. Okay, go. Hiking to the beach from camp camp. Watching dolphins from the cliff. Eating yummy food around the table. Having pancakes with some maple. Welcome to San Onofre. Camp, camp. Camp, camp. Ladies and gentlemen. That was awesome.
It only takes a moment, you know. And me and those dads realized it at that moment, man. We were like, holy crap, man. Now, the young buck, he was like, nah, nothing changed. Everything's fine, dude. It was only a big deal. Let's do it again tomorrow.
Right.
But we replay that as dads and things like that. And we were just like, well, man, that was really stupid. That was really dumb. What were we thinking?
It was a dude.
It sure was, man. But yeah, the dude's over there in honest thought. I mean, you're disappointed, obviously, but the problem is you understand. And so what do you do with those moments, dude? What do you do when life is facing you with a bike ride at 4 a.m? You know, with the full cup.
I go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Go back to sleep because if it's 4 a.m, I was already asleep.
Yeah, don't forget we tried to get you out of the tent, you know. But you know,
that was.
I mean, the difference is if you had come to me humbly and polite and like, hey, dude, we're gonna go for a bike ride. You want to go?
See,
I would have said, fuck off. And if you would have came to me. And if you would have came to me and banged on my tent and been like, we're over a bike ride.
Right.
I said, fuck off.
Yeah.
See, me,
the only way you would have got me to go on a bike ride at that time. Yeah. The only way you would have got me to go on a bike ride at that time is offer me the first aid kit.
Right.
At midnight, you would have been trying to find out what happened to me. I was already gone.
Man.
Where's G? He said he was going to get another drink. Never came back.
That's what you would have heard.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, he
I would have left. I would have left all of San Onofre if I heard that. Oh,
that
is
a
ghost.
That is me. I am the ghost walking.
G's over there with his CPAP, you know, trying to get some sleep, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I would have gone back to my Airbnb in San Clemente.
It's all good. Just give him a ball in a cup. It's gonna be just fun. Be just fine.
Who's getting choked?
Pretty much.
That's all you would have heard. Y'all would have been going, we ain't going nowhere because he might die.
I've heard it before. I've heard the song. I've heard the sparrow. Okay.
He might die. We can't leave him alone.
So dude, that was the Camp Cake experience. That's what we did. We did camp songs. We watched dolphins from the top. We had like 15 cousins that got a chance to talk to each other. They all got to eat 3 square meals a day. They all got to sleep in a tent. They all had a hot shower. They all had those things. We made sure that everybody had the same. We ended up buying, I think, 4 bikes on this trip alone because we wanted to make sure everybody had a bike. You don't got a bike?
How do you have a hot shower?
Mr. Heater is what it's called or something like that. I don't know. Mr. Boss Camp. I don't know. Something, you know, a camping pick.
Threw us in the ocean.
Yeah, no, camping pickup, man. We want to give everybody a chance to make it through 5 nights. 5 nights not easy, you know, when you're from the suburbs, man. 5's not easy.
Just threw us in the ocean. You see that water right there?
Yeah.
Here's some soap.
No, we did that.
Wash your clothes while you're in there.
They got to make hats. They got to make friendship bracelets. You know, they got to do the full camp thing, the thing that you do at camp, and it was a fun time. It was really really fun. It was and now, but again now
I just remember what I did at camp.
What did you do at camp? Snap. Is this still and this is like in the 60s, so like there wasn't even a girl and a boy camp. They were separate. So I'm trying to think, what you did at camp. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a lot of raids. Oh boy.
You used to spray ants, those kind of no?
No.
No, I didn't think
Animal House type of raids.
There you go. Oh my goodness.
Back before remember I had my best times during the 80s, but the 60s and 70s were prequels.
Huh?
Hmm.
I just read it. Out loud. Sorry, that was in my inside voice. Well, gentlemen, we're supposed to get it prepared. I think I'm going to go ahead and bust a little bit of locker room. Let's see if my buttons work here. Yeah, they do.
It's your buttons.
Yeah, I know, but I'm still getting used to them. I just tape.
You know what you don't want to break?
What? That's not it.
Well, there you go. You don't want to break your leg on a 60-foot chasm.
Well, it almost happened. Gee.
No, the hardest part of that is having to explain that to the wife.
That was what we all figured out.
Yes.
We were all
everything else was okay.
Right.
The hard part,
right,
explaining to the wife.
Absolutely. It was everybody's conversation except for the dude who wasn't married. He was like, "It's fine. I don't know why you guys even bitching."
That's why he was able to go and go back to
Yeah. He was like, "It seems like a completely simple thing to me. Why don't we just not say anything?" Why do you guys have such an issue with this? Because we're all scared. More than you know, bro. That's
it
why.
wasn't the death part that got you.
Bro. Answering. Answering for
the
it.
Death was easy. But having to go back and explain to the wife, especially if they had to call the ambulance.
Right.
She had to stay there to comfort you.
It wasn't even going to be an ambulance ride. It wasn't going to be.
No. It's if you were the one giving the whole speech in the beginning.
Yeah.
We're not going to get
the only
hurt.
survivor.
Yeah, here's the money. Blah blah blah. I'm running the show. Also, I'm the one who got hurt. I'm the one who caused the whole weekend to be ruined.
Yes.
Because I rode my bike off a cliff.
But see, I'm all or nothing though, bro. That'd be funeral expenses only, bro. It was not a walk away trip. Listen,
please give the $300 to Jenny.
Exactly.
To the kids' college fund.
Absolutely, is what it would have been. And not even that, bro. Like at the Olympics, you got the guy who goes downhill on skis, and you're like, oh no, oh no, not again, oh no, oh let it in, let it in again. That guy, that guy,
the agony of defeat guy.
We weren't even going to be that guy.
But even if you thought you were going to, somebody might have lived. And that one person
it would have been me
who landed on top of somebody.
Yeah.
Would have been the lone survivor and would have had to explain to the wives.
It's rough, tough job. It's the toughest job of us all. The last guy down there with a gun. It's not worth it. You do it.
Please, am I alive? Yes, you alive.
Kill me.
Just kill me. Kill me now. But you have no life-threatening injuries. No, kill me now.
So funny. G, I'm glad to hear that at least for the time that I wasn't around you, you didn't get re-injured.
I did not.
And now that we talk again, you're ready to get more injuries.
I am ready to go into pain. Tomorrow it's ENT.
You make my Mondays. That's all I could say. You make my. I feel better about myself instantly from talking to you at every pass. G, I'm gonna put you back in the booth. I appreciate you, brother. You were there.
You didn't fall off a cliff.
Thank you. Until next time.
Yes.
Slide over here to the same team locker room. We're talking to the Bull, Mr. Super himself. Dude, did you miss me? Come on. Did you miss me?
No.
Oh. Okay.
No, but I'm glad you had a good time.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I had a really amazing time. I got a little bit of reset, not a whole lot, but a little bit of reset. And if I'm honest, those around me had an experience that didn't feel fake for the first time in I'm sure a year or so.
Yeah, that's good.
And that's what I was out there for. Got the random camper next to us too. We talked to him. I forget that Tim and his girlfriend, and she does radio, so I invited her on to come check us out.
Shout out Tim's girlfriend.
Shout out Tim's girlfriend. And they came out and had some spaghetti. It was good. So you never know. That might happen soon. And then, yeah, I think that's what I got.
I had a bunch of stuff last week, and like I said, I'm prepared, ready to go live. But I had a bunch of stuff I wanted to talk about, and I can't seem to find any of those notes.
That's funny
at this current time and juncture. Oh, but I did one of them while we're in the locker room. I did want to bring this up. Did you see the story of Carl Nassib, the Oakland Raiders defensive player who came out as gay?
No, this is a football player, Raiders guy.
Current football player.
He just kind of just did his thing. Kind of came
out
in
the middle of like a 3-year, I don't know, $20 million contract, something nice. And he just came out on Instagram, put a post. He's like, "Look, I don't think we should have to do this. I want to help get us to a world where we don't have to do this and announce things like this. But I'm gay. Have a nice day. I'm donating money to some gay charity. Peace. I don't really want to talk about it after this."
Okay.
And everybody was like, "Oh, well, not everybody. Half the people were like, oh, that's great. Blah, blah. And then half the people were like, whatever, terrible things I wanted to say."
Okay.
But I had a problem with it. And I want to talk to you about the problem that I had with this.
Okay. Let me kill the locker room. Let's get this over here on the couch real quick, because I want to make sure that we give it its due attention here for a second. We got a minute. We're not even 10 minutes over. So
nice.
Go ahead and get this out.
Well, a lot of people were saying that he's the first, and since we're on the couch, G can chime in on this too.
Yeah, G, come on.
A lot of
G,
people were saying
come on
that
back in here.
the-
We're on the couch in here. We need to get the, I want to make sure things are right, bro. Go ahead.
The people who were praising him are saying he's the first active player to come out as gay. And number one, I think that's false. Because we've seen other people come out as gay. I think I might get the brother wrong. I think it was Jason Collins in the NBA. It might have been his brother.
Something like that, yeah.
One of the Collins brothers came out while he was still playing.
Shout out
Michael
Collins
Sam. Shout out Collins brother. Michael Sam came out before the draft.
Yeah.
He was a defensive player of the year for all of college, and then was like, by the way, I'm gay. And then was like the last player picked in the draft after that.
Yeah,
From
after
defensive
that.
player of the year to like, maybe we're going to pick you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
He did ruin his chances for going at the top. His
And then
agent's
we
face
know-
when he said that was just,
Was like, oh crap.
yeah.
There goes my
There goes
commission.
my money. Yeah.
And then we know, and this is the part that really gets at me, because if you want to say whatever, the Collins brother wasn't very good, this Michael Sam guy didn't make it in the NFL.
Yeah.
Cool. This
He
guy's
didn't.
the first one who's actually making it and coming out. Cool. I still don't think we should call him the first, because that totally takes away from all of the women who have come out in athletics as gay. Really great ones.
Right.
Megan Rapinoe,
Right.
And the
Sue
one,
Bird. Like
the
they're
young
the
lady who
best
just
at
won
their
for track and
sport.
field with the orange hair that looks like an alien.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
possibly one of the best Olympians we have.
Yeah.
Like these people are the best at their sport, and we're
Yeah.
saying them coming out doesn't count because
This
they're
guy is
women,
just
or
kid-
because
But see, my
So-
thing
so I have a
was with
problem
him
with
coming
calling
out
him the
was
first.
I don't care, because I'm not a Raider fan, for one. Number two, he's not that good of a player, which means he's pretty good for the Raiders. So, and I'm not planning on sleeping with him. Can you win a championship?
I mean, I don't.
Can
yeah,
you win a
that's
conference?
The third part is the thing. I don't care
Can
who
you
you
win a
sleep
conference?
with.
I
If
don't
your
care who
job
you
is to
sleep
help
with.
me play football.
Yeah, as long as I know you're not going to get suspended for beating up a woman in the elevator.
Or a dude, I guess.
Well, if you get beat up by a dude in the elevator, then this dude. That's
I mean, it's
dude
different.
logic.
It's different
Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
dude
But it can
logic
still
then.
be.
Pretty
It can
much.
still be domestic violence. I
It could be, but it's dude logic. I mean, come on. If I lose to you in a one-on-one fight, cool. All right, I'm good.
Right.
But you're not gonna beating up on a woman in the elevator,
Right.
If you beating up on a dude in the elevator and the dude's taking it, that's on him. But
look, I don't want to get involved in what he does in the bedroom. He's beating up on dudes and they're taking it.
Win a championship? Can you get the Raiders out of this? I want the Raiders to have a better excuse.
Okay, so I heard you. I hope it was. Was there more? Because I got one.
No, that was it for me.
Okay, dude.
I mean, I have one other quick one.
Okay.
For this topic.
Yeah. Because I got a side on it. I want to make sure I got all of the.
Yeah. Let me just give you one more.
Okay.
So Larry Doby is the second black baseball player. He played for the Indians in the American League. First black baseball player in the American League. Obviously, we know Jackie Robinson for the Dodgers. So if Larry Doby, when he came out when he played for the Indians and his first day playing, they said Larry Doby is the first black baseball player. Wouldn't that take away from what Jackie Robinson did?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Let's just not call this dude the first. Because calling him the first,
I understand,
makes it harder for the next person, because now we're saying only one person has done this.
I understand.
We need to start making this normal and saying, look at how many people have done this, instead of, oh, he's the first because he's better or more recognizable or whatever the case is.
Well, let me get it in.
Go ahead.
All right. So I think G led me on the path to recognize that he's the first Raider to come out and be gay. And so the realization is I'm not a Raider fan. So he's not the first gay guy in my life.
Exactly.
He's the first Raider to become gay. And the problem is that we are clanned down to the neighborhood. It starts from wherever you want to believe you start, and it ends however close to home that you want to hold the tie. And so he's the first Raider. He's not the first anything. He's not the first gay guy.
No.
Okay?
No.
He's not the okay. But is the first gay guy black guy? First gay guy black guy? First gay guy white guy? First gay guy girl guy? First gay guy girl? First gay guy first gay? First gay? First. I get it. First Indian? Like first Native American? First. What land? What clan? What line are we going to put around the box to say first? Amelia Earhart flew around the world almost. We get it. Okay, sorry. But she was.
She might have made it. We don't know.
We don't know. But she was definitely. You can rock this in a handful, bro. One of the first to do that. Now I don't know if she was the first. I think that a dude might have done it, and I really wish that she was. And then there was who was the guy with the rocket and the Russian who went out of space? America. What's his name?
Who, Armstrong?
No, Russian.
Oh, Russian.
Yeah, who's the
Yuri
first?
Kasparov.
Yeah, there you go. First man in space. Okay? It was a thing. But then he was the first woman in space, first teacher in space, first black guy in space, first human in space.
Yeah.
We're either all together or we're not, and we're not.
Yuri Gagarin.
There you go.
Gagarin, yeah.
We're either all together on this thing or we're not. I went and had a camping trip with a guy with a fish in his hat. And I was like, "What's up, bro?"
First guy with a Barbie doll in the mouth of a fish in his hat.
I've never seen it. My first.
I've never seen it before.
There you go. First guy.
Yeah. And why not have a conversation with him, because we're people.
Yeah.
It's not my first though conversation with a person. First conversation with you. And we're gonna find out what it's all about. Now I understand that people like to take titles, and that's what's real, because there's meaning in there. And it's hard to take away, but I always recognize that, man, maybe it's the first time you ever saw somebody come out openly gay as a dude because you're a Raiders fan, and that you don't broaden yourself out to other things. Maybe it's just football and Raiders. Maybe you don't know about Angels. Maybe you don't know about baseball. Maybe you don't know about soccer. Maybe you don't know. Maybe that's it. Maybe you're just Raider Nation. And that's you, and you go there, and it's just black and silver every time, and everybody's painted, and you're like, this is normal. Why are we going to this weird game down here in San Diego where they got flip-flops, okay? We don't football like that, you know. And it just depends on how much of your clan you want to divide it to, and then who you want to hold on top for being your first. And I believe that he's probably the first in some categories, but he's probably not ever the first because, you know, we've been doing this thing a long time.
The first
But the
Raider to
media,
I understand.
the
Go ahead.
media
Go ahead. Go ahead, Josh.
The media, whose job it is to know these things and not just focus on the Raiders or wherever they have drawn their
Conclusion.
lines
Yeah.
of this is what I follow.
Yeah.
It's their job to follow all of it, and so for them to perpetuate this person as the first,
Right.
I take issue with because it makes it harder for the people coming behind him instead of easier.
Yeah.
It's harder to do something that only one person has done versus here's a group of people
Right.
who you can
Yeah.
join.
Absolutely.
That makes it easier
Yeah.
to come out and say, hey, I'm also gay.
Yeah.
But if only one dude is gay,
Just one black
you're
president.
not gonna be like, oh,
Yeah.
sorry,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
You're on your own on this one. I'm
Low-
gonna just keep my mouth shut.
Yeah.
But
Low.
see, I don't think the media really did they didn't really cover like he was the first. I think it was a couple of magazines that said, I don't even think Out magazine covered it. I think it was just he put the post out. A couple of people said, "Oh, I guess I should write something about it," and they mentioned it, but they didn't dwell on it. It wasn't a dwelling type of subject. It immediately went back to he's really not that good of a player for the Raiders.
I mean, he's an average.
I don't know, but
NFL
but when I was reading the article,
contributes, he plays.
when I was reading the article that I read, the one article that I saw, I think it was from ESPN something, and the guy said he posted that he's a gay, blah 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 blah. So
he's a
here
gay.
he is
He's
right
a
here.
gay.
His article started with
He's a gay.
he posted that he's a gay. Da 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 da. So this is what he's done since he's been with the Raiders. He immediately
right.
jumped right into. Does this really matter? To
No, I think all of that. I think to your point, G, all of that is good.
Yeah, and I like
That
the way
that shows
he
progress.
exactly.
They reported on it and moved on. It
they
wasn't
moved on.
a big story.
Exactly.
That's great. It shows progress. But if I just did it right now. If you just Google Carl Nassib,
Why wouldn't
every single thing first.
First
Yeah,
first gay.
Every article starts with
first
he's the
gay?
first.
He's
He's
the
the first.
Well, see,
First,
I
blah
only
blah blah.
subscribe to ESPN, and so when ESPN said he came out, he posted that he's gay. So this is what he's done for the Raiders.
Yeah. You know, I mean,
and I enjoyed that article. I was like, okay, so he's gay. Big whoop. Does that really affect the team?
that's I don't think.
How does this affect me?
Right.
It became how does him being gay really affect me? And does this change how?
I mean, the short answer is it doesn't.
Can I ask another question? Wait,
against the Raiders
can I ask a question? What has been? Now I got to ask a question. Now you got me thinking. What has been the? What are people who are afraid of gay people called?
Homophobe.
Thank you. What's the homophobe response been? What's the homophobe response been? That's my question. What's the because I lived in a time
I haven't seen or
anything
heard of a
from
lot
them.
of backlash.
Yeah,
I lived in a time where you couldn't do what my man just did.
exactly. Yeah, that's. Just
I
true.
lived in a time where you couldn't stand up and say I'm gay. You're gay.
He would have been
Slap,
slammed.
Everybody slap around. And whoa! I was just wondering what's the homophobe.
I mean, just
response
to show
bit.
how
It's just-
far we've come.
That's
Even
showing
Faux
progress right
News-
there.
Even Faux News hasn't reported about this. That's how far
Right.
we've come.
But is
Faux
it?
News has not said one thing about his tweet.
I don't mean to ever look at the dark side and say thanks. I really don't. But I try to give time its due. And I like the fact that we're progressed to a place that at least we're not hating. I don't know. I mean, is that a good place? I mean, it's a good place, right? At least we're not hating. I mean, that's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we want
'Cause I
more,
remember
dude.
when,
We want more.
I
We
remember
want.
when a rapper poll came out.
Yeah, we want.
Like we didn't know. And
but like we want more though, right? We're never gonna stop. We want it all. We want equal. We want the best. We want you guys to recognize. But I'll take that little small step that we haven't seen this major like, backlash of people just
give me a
hating on
report
him.
when he decides he wants to get married or he's engaged. That's I mean,
It was Stars magazine.
yeah, give me something else. I mean, I could care less that he's gay.
Well,
I remember the guy saying, in women's tennis, who do you bet on? I always bet against the heterosexual. That's from a line from a movie.
okay, we'll allow it. I was kidding. It's just like Hater Army stood in the back. I was like, I don't know. Do we allow it?
Yeah, you have to.
You have to allow
because
it
it was a line from a movie.
It was a line from a movie. You have no
now,
choice.
if you can look it up and find out.
I think we should quote the Blazing Saddles the whole next movie, whole next show. G, I got to put you back in the booth so we can get out of here.
Okay.
Go close your door. Talk about who's going to win the battle. I guess. Oh wait, you already closed the door. Here he left. Don't flip me off in there. I don't care. Anywho, back in your locker room. I take you, dude. I know you had to hop on the couch there for a minute. And sometimes you get stuff off your chest, bro. And so that's what it's for. That's what you gotta do. Say we get out of here. Say we mosey down the road, get in that pink convertible, Kentucky Hank style.
Let's do it.
All right. Minimum, maximum, 10 a.m. one day. We'll see you again. Spotify folks, nice to see you. Hey, like dude said, we're gonna have a show together one day. You never know. Other than that, peace.
Stay tuned for us to maybe get our shit together.